You have this expectation ever since you first heard the truth of the good news. I'll be honest with you, this is never going to be heaven here. It's never going to be that good. But heaven is coming. Verse 6 says, the same good news that came to you is going out all over the world. There are people all over the world hearing this good news. There are people all over the world learning about what Jesus has done for them and what He has in store for us. And it's bearing fruit everywhere by changing lives. Just as it changed your lives from the day you first heard and understood the truth about God's wonderful grace. It's amazing what a change of perspective can do for you. I don't quite get it. But the fact that this does not complete my experience in life here makes it a lot easier to put up with stuff. When you were young, and some of you, this wasn't too long ago, you remember what it was like as school got closer and closer and closer to Christmas break. You knew there were going to be 2 weeks off. 2 weeks with no school. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And that last week before Christmas break got out was horrible. But you could make it through because you knew what was coming. And then you go all the way through January, February, March, April, May, and you get into June. And then you had summer vacation. 2 months without school. The last couple of weeks were horrible, but you could make it. And then in our house, after a few weeks of summer vacation, you got bored. Although you never said you were bored. You never ever tell your parents you're bored. They'll find something for you to do. And I can remember talking with some friends of mine about how we're really actually kind of looking forward to school starting again. When we know something better is coming, we can put up with stuff here. Is this life ever going to be perfect? Not even once. But I know what's coming. And because of that, I can be thankful. And if I can maintain a thankful attitude, if I can keep my faith and my trust in what God is doing, I can be thankful. I can start to see the things that He's doing in my life. I can notice the little things that He's doing. I can notice the little ways that He's involved. I can notice the little ways that He allows me to participate in what He's doing and how He's involved. And things can get kind of interesting. And I can learn and learn and learn and learn that I can trust Him. And when stuff goes away I don't expect it to, so what? It'll be interesting to see how God gets us out of this one. When something happens that I'm not anticipating, so what? Otherwise it'd be boring. When something happens that I think is bad, God will get us through it. If it happens to me, I know He'll get me through it. If it happens to somebody else, I know He'll get us through it, because He always has before. And it helps me to be thankful, and it helps me to not complain, and it helps me to understand and focus on the great things God is doing.